everybody, this is the Carry Chrome Master YouTube channel. Thanks for visiting. My name is Jonah and I'm going to go over some of the airsoft guns that I have in my house. First up here we have the first AEG that I've ever purchased. This is like 86 bucks. It is a Cyma AK-47 and it originally came in black and it did not have this rail here on the top of the dust cover. But the thing is, I've had it now for like 5 years, so I decided I want to give it a nice camouflage paint job to match my friend Anton's M4. I like to put the the little patching on the magazine and stuff like that, and I put the rail on the top so I can have a red dot sight because those are much more useful than using iron sights. And everything on this is pretty well. It shoots very consistently around 325 FPS. It's actually, nothing has ever broke on this, regardless of being so cheap. And I've used all sorts of different types of batteries in it, 11.1 lipos, all sorts of junk. So this is probably my favorite gun for if I'm going somewhere and I know I need something reliable and I'm not going to have another gun to switch out, like if I can only bring one. This is the deal sealer right here. Alright, so this is my G36. This is actually my favorite airsoft gun, and I have a tribute video to it actually that I just recently uploaded. And so the reason why I love it so much is mainly because of like three things. And the first thing here is that the stock is not just collapsible, but it's also foldable. So you can put this into like a backpack, you can put this on a 1-point sling. It can fit anybody, like literally no matter how short or tall you are, this can be comfortable. Then also the magazines connect, so as you see I have two here instead of just one. So, quick reloads, like that's insanely fast. I'm not even trying to be fast. Then lastly, it's because of this extended barrel that I have underneath the suppressor here. So even though this is supposed to be like a smaller gun, I still have super good precision with it, and it has a really insane high rate of fire. And that's basically all I have to say about this. I don't use it as much as some of the other guns that I own, but this is definitely a good choice for when I'm going out to a long airsoft match and I want something that can handle all different situations. This is my sniper. It's over 4 feet long, and I can shoot about 4 telephone pole lengths without, losing sight of the BB. This is a really nice scope I actually got at a Walmart, so it's like 30 bucks for this. This is a Wells something. It's obviously bolt gun. This is completely modified. This looks nothing like it does when you get it. There's a big free float thing here, and I actually modified the stock. So this is supposed to go on the top for like a cheek riser, but I put this over here because the stock was just massive and you couldn't wear a helmet or anything when you used it. And the magazine in here I think holds about 50 to 60 rounds. It really can fluctuate depending on how much pressure you put those in there, and shoots about 450 FPS. I use this more than probably any other airsoft gun because it's just so powerful that I can just sit back or whatever and just plink people off and I don't have to get shot at. I can sit up at this thing called the perch at this airsoft field that I go to, and literally there are these little buildings and stuff with little windows, and you can just look right through and just pick people off so easily. And I get seriously like 20 kills a game, and it's very reliable. I've never had anything go wrong on this either. And it has a really nice camo job now. I have a friend named Anton who's a pretty good artist in that area. So shout out to him. His YouTube channel is ASDR Adventures. Go check him out. And I got a couple more here to show you. All right, this is the last one I have for this video. This is my Double Eagle LMG of some sort. I bought it years and years ago, and I've used this only about maybe 3 or 4 times. I actually have a review of it on my YouTube channel. If you go check somewhere maybe a year ago, it's somewhere around there. It's very heavy, so it's like impractical to carry around all the time. But the thing is that when you are in a spot where you're above ground level, you're like up in some type of lifted area and your team is trying to advance forward and you're just way in the back and you're just out there hosing everybody, this is very nice. This is a full magazine. All you hear is the jingling noises, so it's very impractical if you're the guy in the front trying to be sneaky. But there was this one game where I was actually on a big hay bale instead of this barnyard, and we were at this farm, and people had to come through this big open area where there was like cars and stuff parked everywhere, and they had to get to the barn. But I was in the barn with this, and literally I just had this resting up there on the hay bales, and I was just going, you know, hosing these people, and they had absolutely no chance. They could not stand a chance against the amount of range this thing has, because that's a pretty long barrel, and its rate of fire is beyond belief. So if you're, you know, hunkered down somewhere, you need to cover your teammates, or if you're hunkered down somewhere and someone has to come to you and you can wait, this is amazing. But for any other circumstance, it's very junk. But this magazine right here, though, I will put up on a podium because it is electrically wound. So you can just flick the switch. So you can either have, you know, constant reload or sound reload. And if you're just up there hosing people, putting on the sound reload is kind of pointless. But when you have the maximum reload and you're just hosing everybody, shooting like 500 rounds a game, oh, this thing's amazing. But otherwise, it's just not as good as other things that are in the M4 platform. Alright guys, you got to take a look at some of the airsoft guns that I have inside my little arsenal, I guess. And I will be uploading videos all week, and next Saturday I should have a new video with my other airsoft guns, or I'll be uploading a video of me shooting some of the ones I've shown you today. I don't know which one will be yet, I haven't decided, but wait up until next week. Check out some of the shorts that I'll be uploading during the week, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, baby, it's